So, for today, it's about eye contact. That's right, eye contact. Looking people straight in the eye. And I have people who have some really strong feelings about what that means, including myself. But, I had this date, I guess I'd call it a date, about 2 months ago. And um, this guy read a whole bunch of stuff into my eye contact or lack thereof that when he left, I found myself scratching my head saying, was I like non-verbally communicating something that I didn't intend to communicate? Or was I non-verbally communicating something that I didn't want to say out loud and was intending to communicate? Or was his sense of what I was communicating delusional or just not really reading me right? So these are the funny things that I just love to talk about because I'm someone who loves rules. I love trying to make things make sense. My approach to just about everything in my life, sex, food, money, love, family, relationships, is very pragmatic. And part of that, which a lot of people don't necessarily know about me, is because I'm highly sensitive and emotional. But yeah, it's just a way for me to balance my understanding. And so, as a person, I have leaned towards trying to make sense of things through rules. And let's talk about eye contact. So, I was told a long time ago, and I grew up in the boroughs, don't ever, if you're walking down the street, look somebody in the eye. And I was like, well, why wouldn't I? I mean, I thought making eye contact and looking people in the eye was friendly. And what I was told, I believe by my brother at the time, was like, no, you don't do that because that's a challenge. And I thought, I never noticed that. I mean, so what's going to happen if I look someone in the eye? They're going to pick a fight with me. And what I also think is interesting is that in the boroughs, different things and different rules apply, I believe anyway, whether you're black or white, whether it's because, for example, of your race, like you're black or white, or what part of the borough you're in, whether it's your own neighborhood, and also whether you're a male or female, right? Because different things mean different things. Like I was walking down the street with a woman, and I always look people in the eye, and I always smile. And this woman was asking me, "Well, how do you get so many dates?" And I'm like, "Well, part of it is I smile at everybody, and that part of that is an invitation to engage on some level. And what happens for me is I'm not afraid of engaging, and I'm not afraid of inviting. And so if I smile at people, men and women, I have short conversations that are interesting. Sometimes guys try to hit on me and I know how to say no. But it's really interesting, because this idea of eye contact has all this inflation around it. Like, this is what it means. It means you're demanding, it means you're inviting, it means you're challenging. And for me, it just means I'm friendly. It's like that simple. And I'm talking about being friendly like that in my very suburban neighborhood and in the neighborhood I used to live in Brooklyn. Very different demographics, very different circumstances, very different living conditions, right? And so I'm again prompted to look at things like rules, like what are these rules about and what am I trying to understand and what is it that I really need to know? And the truth is that I find a lot of these things and to be not as simple as I used to think that they were. Again, whether it's rules and generalizations around eye contact or men and women or anything else where people really like I have, try to generalize in order to make sense of things, right? Like that's the whole purpose of generalizing, is so that I can kind of find some common threads that I could grab onto so that things make sense. Otherwise, it's too scary. So here's the solution. I have developed a high sense of intuition, a high sense of personal safety, and a high sense of confidence in goodness. Okay, so what that means is that as I move through the world, this idea of making eye contact, I'm not looking at it like I'm challenging people. I'm looking at it like I'm being friendly. And by being friendly, I'm not looking at it like someone's going to harm me or be invited in to harm me. I'm looking at it as I'm inviting someone's energy to connect with me. And that I know how to play walking around the hood. You know what I mean? Like I'm not really worried that I'm going to engage the wrong person in a place where I'm not safe, blah, 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 blah. Right? But all these things, it's so interesting to me because even in conversation, like I have a friend who when I talk to her, if I kind of go like this, and I start looking up to think about something, she'll kind of go like this to sort of catch my eye, right? As if she thinks I'm looking away. And sometimes I say to myself, am I looking away because I'm about to lie, or am I looking away because I'm thinking of something, or I wonder what it is she thinks that I'm doing. And the truth is for me, I always make direct eye contact when I'm communicating, except when I'm thinking. And then I kind of look up. But again, I know other people that are like, well, when you look over here, it means one thing. When you look down, it means another. When you look over here or out or up, I don't really care. I think a lot of those things make sense. I think they're really helpful. But at the end of the day, what I'm really looking for is less rules and more connection. What I'm really looking for is the kind of love that trusts myself to be able to know that I'm capable of finding out who you are, capable of understanding when I should back off or lean in, and capable of enough of living in a world where things are very different from me, and I'm okay with that. So, the deal today is no rules, at least for today, or maybe this weekend. And we'll see what happens. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a nice day.